Hello happy souls, welcome to my channel. This is Charlotte with Happy Twins 1111. My beautiful friends, this is for the fire signs. That's those of you that are Leo, Sagittarius or Aries. If your moon, sun, rising or Venus is in those signs, then this is for you. Or perhaps you were just guided towards it, or there's fire somewhere else in your chart. Just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And this is a timeless love reading. Just asking Spirit what needs to come through. We're using the Lioness Oracle Tarot. I'm going to pull some Oracle cards as well. And the first thing I want to know is what the situation is here. So I'm just going to pull some cards to help me understand what's happening. We're going to get tons of Oracle cards and charms as well. We've got the King of Cups, the Knight of Swords. Don't read with reversals in this deck. The Death card. The Ace of Cups. The Two of Wands. The Knight of Wands. The Queen of Wands. Wow. And from the Heal Yourself reading cards, we've got Courage. Let's move these up a bit. We've got Courage, Self-sabotage, Selling out, and Beauty. These are very complicated energies here, fire signs. What on earth is going on in your world? What have you been up to? Okay, so this is the Goddess Power Oracle. We've got Ocean, Generosity, Rhea, Flow, and from the Sacred Relationships Oracle, we've got Forgiveness. Okay. So straight off the bat, there is quite a lot of fire energy here. We've got the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Wands. This is Pisces, Aries energy. We've got Scorpio energy up here. Quite strong Scorpio energy. We've got the Death card and the King of Cups here. So Scorpio, fire, steamy. It feels like you two are on very different pages, you and your person. One of you, this is very similar to air signs, but different circumstances, I feel, different stage of the journey. But this is the energy of one person showing up with mature and loving communication. And there's still an energy of restraint there, though. There's still an energy of suspiciousness, defensiveness. There's something predatory about this as well. It feels quite contrived, a bit calculated. And then the other person that's very impulsive, someone that's very sharp with their tongue, prone to saying the wrong thing and digging themselves out of holes. And there's definitely been an ending here. You know, things came to a close. Let me get a card for that. Why? What's this ending? The Knight of Cups. Strength, so Leo energy there. Six of Pentacles. This person couldn't give you what you wanted. They weren't romantic enough for you. They're far too intellectual and up in their head. If not intellectual, just up in their head. This person is, they ruminate. You know, they're having a whole different experience in that mind of theirs than what's going on in your heart and mind. They are not connected to their heart space at all. But this is someone that couldn't bring you romance. They couldn't step into that romantic energy. They perhaps couldn't move this. Sorry, just hit that with my head. They perhaps couldn't move this beyond the energy of something platonic. But there is love here. The Ace of Cups energy. This is really loving. do you know what? This restraint, this Scorpio energy of restraint, and this person that's kind of been more calculated in their communication, I feel this has contributed to the overall energy of the interaction, because what I'm seeing is two people here that where the energy is very much loving, and there's a transit happening for you right now that's connected to the energy of decision, and you're being asked to flow with it, but it feels like both parties are too afraid to step up. I feel like there hasn't been communication, or regular, diligent communication, for some time. This is two people that tiptoe around one another, but never quite let go, always there in the background, thinking about each other all the time, never really taking this to the next level. But you've got this crushing communication clash here. You know, you both approach this connection from such different places, and this person just hasn't been able to show up in the way that you've wanted them to. And I feel it was you that's kind of, you know, decided you've got to move on. I don't think there was a literal closing of the door even, just something in you snapped. And you're trying to forgive them. And it says here, this is really telling, it says the energy of forgiveness strengthens our capacity to let go of unwanted feelings and emotions. I feel like you were led up the garden path somewhat by this person. That they, because you're so passionate and lusty and fun, you know, that this person was always able to kind of somehow draw you back in. But what's really needed here is courage. It's truth. It's the courage to speak up honestly and with integrity. You know, the self-sabotage card, when this comes up, this reminds us that our own shadows are keeping us stuck. You know, this is a really important energy here for you to recognize. And this selling out energy, I want to get some clarifiers for this as well. Right, what's this about, this self-sabotage? The Ace of Swords. So yeah, it's not fully speaking your truth. And the Two of Pentacles. The need to change, resisting change, selling yourself short, not facing the wounds and taking what you need. The lustful energy is really strong there. You blame this person, but you don't let go either. So this forgiveness is distorted somewhat. You know, that they've not really done anything wrong. What I'm hearing is neither one of you. I feel like you've tried. You've tried to be as authentic as you feel safe being. I feel like you've told the truth, but you expected a decision. That the truth came from a place of control. Again, that calculated energy of communication. What's this beauty card about? The Queen of Wands, please. Page of Cups, that was part of your dance. Focusing on all your divine feminine powers in a distorted way, you know, using your body, your sexuality to keep you grounded in this connection. Again, selling yourself short, showing up for casual interactions because it's better than none, and then feeling aggrieved when you don't get more. You know, this is the energy of setting yourself up for a torturous cycle. Your generous heart. Four of Wands, it just wants to be loved. It wants that union, that celebration. And the Page of Wands versus wishing you could be playful and flow with this. I feel like you try really hard. You know, this isn't the energy of someone who doesn't try. They know what they should be doing and they know what they want to be doing. See what's keeping you stuck. What's keeping you stuck here? How can you move this connection forward? We've got cycles, procrastination, and Phoenix rising. Some more Scorpio energy with that Phoenix rising. So this is a cycle that's been rumbling on in the past. I'm really guided to look at how she's looking in the direction of the past. And it's a number 6. This is cycles in love. So you're being asked to recognize that you need to You need to reconsider what you thought you knew about your own karmic lessons. There's more for you here to learn. Now, decisiveness has come up with that Two of Wands energy. And as I said, there's a transit open for union now, but neither one of you is stepping through it. And again, this is a number 8, the number of infinite cycles. So this is really about awareness now, about looking at these cycles that you're repeating with more awareness and more radical self-honesty, you know, to stop procrastinating, to stop being afraid of getting what you want. You know, in truth, when we get what we want, we truly have to face our fears. We have to face losing it. And you're not as ready as you think. This is why you procrastinate. This is why you can't wear your heart on your sleeve and tell this person what it is that you truly, truly want. You know, there's a definite kind of only giving as much as you're like, as you feel safe doing. This isn't a, and look, there's a clock here. This has been going on for time. But we've got this Phoenix rising, the number 32. Let me just adjust the camera there. You know, this number 32 energy here. This is about transformation, rising from the ashes. You know, again, more Scorpio energy, the energy of resurrection. I'm pretty sure we've just had a moon in Scorpio as well. You know, these are big energies right now. We've just come out of Scorpio season, or are just coming out of Scorpio season. Temptation. Again, this goes back to that sexual prowess. This is how you kind of pull it back. There's a strong astral connection as well. You may feel literally stalked in the astral realms by this person. They're just infiltrating your dreams and, you know, your thoughts all the time. Yeah, we've got sexuality again. So, you know, this is the distorted aspect of self that you need to let go of. Your sexuality is not a bargaining tool. And pay attention to the signs. What signs are these? I want to get some more tarot cards for this. What signs is it that you need to pay attention to? Actually, let's pull some charms. What signs do you need to pay attention to? Well, we'll keep them all. We've got bullshit remover. We have got everything will be all right. We have got the Loner Club. We've got the Moth. Quite a few. Rose tinted sunglasses. Gosh, I really did get a big handful. Hello, I'm a bad idea. Three of Swords tarot cards. So that's pain. The Bicycle. More cycles there. The Aeroplane. And the Sunshine. This is very powerful energy for you, fire signs. So, cycles. This has come up again. You know, and we've got this revisiting of the past with the Aeroplane. I really feel like this person's a bad idea for you right now anyway. You know, there's still unresolved pain here. And this Loner Club energy coming up. You know, I know that you've done a lot of work, but if you can't face the fact that union is not now, if that pains you, if that thought pains you, you are not as healed as you thought. You've got to stop feeding yourself all of this false expectation and telling yourself to surrender while desperately clinging on to the need to be with this person. Everything's going to be all right. You know, you are, again, we've got this Moth energy. This is about transformation. Scorpio energy, again, coming out of the dark. You know, you are about to illuminate the truth. You are about to turn a corner. The rose-tinted glasses need to come off. And as far as signs go, in this card, you've got that little owl peeping in the background. There's another place of worship there, that little, I don't know if you can see this, it's got like a, I don't know if my camera's going to focus. Oh, there's a little crucifix on top of it there. Pay attention to the signs. There's something you've been avoiding. So what is it that you're avoiding? The signs are there. You're being asked to watch, see them. course, these could all be literal signs. The Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, so one of your stress or trauma responses is to focus on your material world when you are in pain, when you are struggling, and you're trying to kind of get some foundation of stability for yourself. You focus on building financial security, and you turn your attention to your work in an unhealthy way. It's a coping mechanism for you. And this is a trauma response. So, you know, there's a need to heal this. What's this rooted in? Patience, or rather impatience. Letting go. Yeah. It's just revealing, huh? You think you're ready to let go, but you're not. The fact that it's hurting you to let go and it's hurting you to hear this isn't union time demonstrates you're not healed. You know, you're repeating the same old cycles and feeling frustrated that you're not getting a different response. And I feel you, because I feel like you've been trying. But, you know, if you're doing the same thing over and over and it's not working, you've got to try something different. So let's see what the guidance from your person's higher self is. What are they saying? So these are blanks that I've written on myself. My heart is blocked. I don't feel anything. I must be the provider. There's no other way. I don't trust this situation. I'm beginning to understand what this connection means, and I don't feel ready. So this is someone that really isn't ready. I think they're recently out of work with this card. Something's happened. They've kind of lost their footing with financial stability, and they're seeing you soar, and you know that really puts them on the back foot in their mind, in their egoic headspace. But this person's very disconnected from their emotions. You know, this is why their communication can be cold and impulsive and ill thought out. You know, they don't trust this yet. I feel like they're sensing all of the weirdness of it and the madness of it, and they don't want to face that. They don't want to question what's going on, or why is this happening, or why can't I escape. They just want to ignore it. And when someone's disconnected from their heart space, it's not difficult to ignore it. You know, it's really possible to ignore it when you don't have to face the emotional depths. Sometimes I can feel my heart open to you, and this scares me, so I shut down again to feel safe. You do the same though, is what I'm hearing. And so they just give you friendship. You know, they're not showing up in a romantic way. That came up earlier for you. I want to make up for all the time I was meant to be holding you, and there it is. I think that's where you two can connect. It's like you're friends, sometimes with benefits. And, you know, there is a very deep and meaningful connection there. You're too far away, so perhaps some geographic distance. I'm always watching you on social media. I'm hearing they're watching you in places you wouldn't expect as well. Or listening. Stop blocking me. It's a silly game. No one wins. I don't know why, but I get the energy of the podcast there for you as well. I think this person's noticed you're blocking them, and you'd rather hoped they hadn't. This is the energy of kind of like, oh. Okay, let's see how they feel about you. How's this person feeling right now? They're very self-focused, focused on their own world. What's this Queen of Cups energy? It's the self-love path. It's surrendering to their own divinity is what I'm hearing. You know, finding that fulfillment within. They're on the same journey as you. They're just going about it in a very different way is what I'm hearing. They've got very different method to their madness. I just feel like they've surrendered to the idea that you are beautiful and you'll always be in their life. They've surrendered to the idea that, you know, whatever this is, it just is. It's in their head. It's in their mind. They can't connect it with the heart. And so again, this gives them this opportunity to kind of turn away from it when it suits them, which must be terribly frustrating for you. But, you know, the guidance for you is to recognize that you see giving time to work as loving yourself, because you're building value into your life. You know, this feels like the energy of I'm working so hard for me, you know, I'm providing for me, I'm loving me, I'm doing all the things for me a man should be doing. But as I said, it's a trauma response, it's out of balance. You know, this person, for whatever reason, is very tangled up with their own situation right now. I feel there's a karmic cycle here connected to a mother or ex as well. And with this Wheel of Fortune card, it's still in motion, is what I'm hearing, you know. And they're transforming through this. They're trying to see it all from a fresh perspective as far as you're concerned. They do see fulfillment in you. I just feel like they're very triggered by your connection right now. You remind them of a woman they knew, a woman they've got history and difficulty with. As I said, this could be a mother figure or an ex. But there's something that's triggered and come up in them recently that they're finding really difficult to reconcile in their mind. What is this? What is it they're finding difficult to reconcile? The Two of Swords. I don't think they even know. And the Devil energy. So it's some kind of attachment. You know, that's Aries energy as well come through again there. Capricorn energy. So I feel like they're just afraid of dropping off into that hole again. You know, this is someone that tends to get emotionally sucked into relationships and then struggles to extricate themselves. So they're very, you know, it does say, I don't trust this yet. There's that card gone, I don't trust this yet. I don't trust this situation. You know, they're very fearful of intimacy. This person's deeply avoidant and that karma still exists. But look, they're connected to you in your dreams. We've got alchemy as well. That's that beautiful temperance. You know, these are such powerful energies for you. There's just a need here to pull it back in. So what's the guidance for you before I take this over to the extended fire signs? What do you need to do the most? Sensuality. Gosh, you're one hot mama. I should have known this with the fire signs, or hot papa even. Attraction. 7th chakra. This is a crown. Divine feminine. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? So sensuality, the frequency of sensuality reminds us that as spirits in human bodies, we are sensual beings experiencing joy and pleasure from the physical world through our senses. So, you know, you're being asked to open up that portal to the divine sensual union with your person, the astral connection there. To remember that the law of attraction is strong. It says here the energy of attraction amplifies the qualities that attract and support us on our journey toward inner balance and harmony. You know, this is manifesting through intention, not specific detailed intention, just, you know, trusting that what's meant for you is flowing for you and enjoying how good this can feel. The energy of the crown chakra supports our feeling of being connected to a higher power and part of a larger whole. And there is a divine flow here, and you inhibit yourself because you're afraid. You're afraid of your divinity. There's something there that makes you feel really vulnerable, whether it's being attacked or, you know, that the information fed to you is wrong, that you can't trust where it's come from. You know, at a practical level, there are loads of discernment exercises that you can do as a medium that really help anchor that trust in self. You know, teaches you how to feel in to the energy so you can sense the source and integrity of it or otherwise. So you need to learn to trust yourself more deeply. All the information that you need is available to you. You're a divine feminine. The frequency of the divine feminine supports our soft, receptive and nurturing side, facilitating our intuition and intrinsic understanding of our connection to the cosmos. And this is how you should be loving yourself, not by making yourself more money. Real strong message there. So I'm going to take this over to the extended. We're going to take a deeper look into all of these energies, get some more messages from your person and figure out what's going on there, how to move forward with it, more guidance. If you would like to join me over there, as always, the links are in the description box below and in the comments by the timestamps. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you'd like to see more content like this, tap the subscribe button and the little bell icon next to it, and you will receive an update every time I post. So hopefully I'll see you at the Beaver Moon, full moon meditation tonight. If you're watching this on the same day I posted it, it's in just a few hours from now. So you can find information on my website if you'd like to join me there for a live full moon meditation. If not, enjoy. Take care, lots of love. Bye.